Okay, welcome everyone to the Enlightened World Network. My name is Ivana Morano, and today for Meditation a Day, we have Sue Broome, who will be leading us into a guided meditation. For those of you that have never been with us before, we do a daily meditation on Enlightened World Network. If you would like to visit our page, and you will get a notification when the meditations will begin. Welcome, Sue. How are you?
I am fabulous. How are you today?
I am good. Thank you. So what do you plan on doing with us today?
Okay, well, right now I'm actually sharing this. I want to make sure and share it onto my pages.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure how to share. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is the angels. I don't know if you know this about me, but I have created 2 decks of cards.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And okay, the second deck is called Angels Are Everywhere. And I love this deck. It's very light and there's so much wisdom. And I didn't realize how much wisdom was in this deck until after I started using it. Even the first deck, I didn't realize, as much as I love both of the decks, I just didn't realize the depth of the wisdom that the angels have in it. And so there's a couple of cards that that's where the topic came, is the energetic solution and the love you're becoming. And they're even worded kind of weird. When I made the cards, it's like, is that really what you want to say? It's like, okay. But they have come up over and over and over again in a way that they've now become tools. So it's not just, here's the words of the angels, but it's an actual tool that the angels have given us.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cards, and then at the end, I'm going to kind of combine them and walk everybody through a meditation.
Okay, awesome. All right, so whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay. All right. Okay, so everyone, the 2 cards I'm talking about are energetic solution and love you're becoming. And I'm going to combine them at the end, but I first want to talk a little bit about each one separately so you can understand the different ways that the angels are saying, hey, this is how you can use it. And keeping in mind that you turn it into whatever works for you. Okay? So first, the energetic solution. This is something, when this card comes up, and even now there are times when something is coming up in my life where I don't have the cards in front of me, but the words energetic solution will pop into my mind. So I know it's something that the angels are reminding me, hey, there's an energetic solution. I might not know what it is. I don't have to know what it is. And I don't even have to think about, well, how is it going to get there? The angels will take care of it. So first, what they've shown me a couple different times, and I see it more and more often, is if you can think of a huge, almost like a soap bubble, when you're a kid and you're blowing soap bubbles and you can see these beautiful bubbles and they have different colors, you can see through them. Some of them, they're a little bit thicker, so they're not as easy to see through them. Or if you're dropping, I call it the plop, plop, fizz, fizz of like an Alka-Seltzer or something similar, where it's got the effervescence. It's that kind of a bubble that I see, and it's always off to my right-hand side. And it's above a little bit, and it's just hanging out there. It's not tethered to anything. It's not attached to me. It's not attached to anything. It's just kind of like it's there. And how I see it is it's clear, but it's also, there's a door in it. And when I pull a door open and put something inside and close the door, I can't see what's in there. So even though it's clear, it has the illusion of being clear because I can't see what's in it if something is truly in it. So what the angels have shown me and have expressed through different readings that I do, or have reminded me, if there is something that is coming up in my life, whether it's a person or a situation or something maybe that I'm trying to shift within myself, maybe it's an old belief or an old pattern that I'm trying to shift within myself, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's something that I don't know how to get from point A to point B, or if I am frustrated with where I am and what the situation is, or somebody or something, some situation is triggering me, getting me frustrated, where I feel like I'm just banging my head up against a wall, whatever that situation is, if you don't know how to get from point A to point B, or it's triggering you, put it in the energetic solution bubble. And it takes almost like it takes the energy out of that situation that is triggering you, or that person, or that place, whatever it is, and it puts it in this bubble. You might still have some feelings that you need to work with, some emotions that are coming up. That's all part of it. Bottom line is, it's like, you know what? The angels. And when I say the angels, I'm saying the divine, the angels, the archangels, your guardian angels, your guides. They are all working on the energetic solution. Your higher self is included in there. It's all for the highest good of all in this energetic solution. And then as you go about your day, if something comes up that's related to what you put in the energetic solution, it's like, oh yeah, the angels are handling it. It is in the energetic solution. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to think about it. It's in the energetic solution bubble. And what it does is it's almost like it lightens your load a little bit. It's like giving it to the angels, giving it to God. I'm sure that you've all heard those expressions before. This is just another way of looking at that, another way of expressing it, that, you know what, maybe this is something that you might want to give it a try. And so I was meditating before I was coming on to see if there's any other things that I need to include in this. And what the angels were showing me is, it's like when you put something in this energetic solution bubble, it's like you are, it's like something is being birthed. Almost like if a mother is pregnant, it's like something is being birthed. And there go the chimes. And every time, now I've never been a mother, so I can only imagine, but there is so much love that comes out of your hands as you touch your belly and you can feel your baby. It's like that. It's like the hands of God, the hands of the angels are surrounding this bubble of energetic solution, this bubble of love. That's what I'm putting my energy into it. I'm not going to think about, oh my gosh, that person triggers me. Oh my gosh, this situation. It's like, no, I'm done with that. And I'm going to let it go in the energetic solution. That is where I'm going to put my energy, into the energetic solution. So that's the first part of this. And I don't know if I can see, let me see. I can't tell if anybody has any questions or not. So I'm just going to keep going. And so then the other part of it, the other card, and then I'm going to bring them back together, is the love you're becoming. And loving your becoming it's another one of those interesting cards when the words, when the angels put these words out there, I'm thinking, it's different. It's not how I would say things. That's how I know it's coming from the angels and not from me. But it's loving not only who you are in this present moment, but also loving every step you are taking in where you are going and where you are on your path, wherever that is. It's like loving every step of the way. So many times we want to get from step A to step B, and it's like, I just want to be there. And it's like, well, there's this in between. It's like when you're driving across country. Yes, you want to get, if you're going from Florida to California, yes, you want to get there. But wow, open your eyes and see all the beauty along the way. Maybe you have a flat tire on the way and you learn something. Maybe you run out of gas on the way and you learn something. Or maybe it's just a perfect ride and you're just noticing all the views, the beautiful scenery. You meet a lot of nice people. That's all part of loving your becoming. Loving where you are, loving every step of the way, and loving where you are going. The biggest thing, though, that the angels want us to remember is it's not like we're trying to jet set out of where I am. It's like, no, it is loving the learning, loving everything along the way, accepting where you are, accepting the lessons and the steps along the way. Even if you are going for a walk, and like I walk almost every single day, and sometimes there's a puddle I have to walk around, and sometimes there's something left from a bird that I have to step around. It's not any different than our lives. As we're going along, we need to pay attention to what's in front of us so we don't step in it. But if we do step in it, it's okay. And loving the steps that you're taking, but also where it is that you're going. So it's always being present. Even one of the things that the angels were saying is, if you're thinking about taking steps slowly and methodically, and every single step throughout your day, you are learning something. Whether it's today with all that's going on in the world, whether it's 6 months ago or 6 months from now, think about the things that you are doing throughout your day, being present to what you are doing and loving where those steps are taking you, loving your becoming. So now that we kind of have the groundwork of those two cards, I would like to take you on a meditation. And this is something that I probably will have my eyes open for those of you, as long as you're not driving or in a situation where you need to be aware, you can go ahead and close your eyes. And you can also listen to this over and over and over again, because you'll probably discover or hear different things or notice different things. So as we're going to start out, the first thing I would like you to do is connect to your heart. Connect to your heart space, your love space, whatever language feels right for you. And if this is new language, what I mean by that is connecting with your breath, connecting with the feeling of unconditional love. For some of you, it may be the feeling of looking at your child for the first time. It may be a puppy, a kitten, it may be your spouse, it may be a sibling. Whoever or whatever it is for you, connect with your heart space, connect with your breath. And how I always feel that I'm here is when I take a couple of deep breaths and really noticing my breath, not trying to change it, just noticing my breath. A smile comes to my face. It's not a smile that I force, it's a smile that I feel. So take a couple of deep breaths, connecting to your heart space, noticing your breath. And as you're breathing in, and as you're breathing out, you may even notice your body, the stress just fall away. Maybe your shoulders are falling back. Maybe there's a deeper breath that you feel, a larger exhale. So just notice. You're not trying to change anything, just notice. We're going to go for a walk. For some of you, this walk may be down a sidewalk. For some, it may be a path in the woods. For some, it may be along the beach. For some, it may be through a garden. Whatever feels right for you. As you're walking, you'll notice that up and to the right, you don't have to even look at it, you can just see it out of the corner of your eye. You notice this beautiful light pink bubble. It's just floating along, keeping pace with you, not making any sounds. It's just there. You just notice it. And you're walking along, and a thought pops into your mind about a situation that you have going on, and the smile fades from your face, and maybe a scowl comes over your face. You're hearing the words or knowing that this bubble is where you can place anything, where you are looking for an energetic solution. Because you know if there's an energetic solution, it will soon become aware in your 3D world, the physical realm that you're in. And as you're thinking about this, it's like, oh, I can just put whatever that situation is, I can put it into this bubble of energetic solution. And as you do that, you notice the smile come back on your face. You're still walking along. This bubble is still beside you. But again, you're back to feeling light, and feeling that smile on your face, and feeling that smile in your heart as you're walking along your path. And as you're walking along, something else occurs to you. And this time, it doesn't bring a scowl to your face, but it's something that you're unsure of how to do this. You're unsure of what the steps are. And again, you realize and you know that this energetic solution bubble is right beside you. So you allow that situation to go into the energetic solution. And again, you feel the smile come back to your face, the lightness to your step. And every step you take, you realize, I love who I am. I love where I am. I love that I have this energetic solution right here. I love who I am becoming. I love who I am. I love my now. I love my tomorrow. I love my now, and I love my always. And you continue to walk down the path. And there's another situation, another thought that crosses your mind. And this time it's a belief. It's a belief you have that you're wondering, where did I get that belief? Did it come from my mom, my dad, my brothers, my grandparents? Where did it come from? Is it a belief that I want to keep? I'm not sure. And you realize that's something else that can go into the energetic solution. What happens, put it in the energetic solution bubble. And as you're walking along on your path, loving who you are, loving where you're going, loving each step, loving your becoming, other thoughts may pop up that are ideas, that are solutions, that are thoughts about, wow, I hadn't ever thought of it that way. It's like putting a thought or a thing or a person or a place into the energetic solution, loving where you are, loving who you are, loving the steps along the way. It's as if you are shown through your thoughts or through the synchronicities in your day, a different way of seeing things that were right in front of you before, that you were unable to see this perspective or this idea. So you keep using the energetic solution. That bubble is always there. It is a tool from the angels. So you continue along your walk and you see this energetic solution bubble beside you. You know it's there. you know you can use it anytime you want. It's a gift from the angels. And what it allows you to do is it frees you up to notice the synchronicities, to feel the love that is right in front of you. It opens that space up even more. So you can continue along your path, or you can just make sure and realize and know, K-N-O-W, that this energetic solution bubble is always with you. Whether you're walking along this path, whether you are driving in your car, whether you're at your desk, or whether you're in the kitchen making supper, the energetic solution is there beside you, loving you where you are, who you are, and who you are becoming. So I'm going to say one more thing, and then I'm sure Ivana will be back. So this morning, and I should say, yes, bring yourself back to the present moment. Bring yourself back. But so this morning, the last, like just a few minutes before I came on, there is a situation that I'm trying to figure out for tomorrow. I'm doing a webinar, whatever the right term is. And there's one piece that I thought I knew, but I'm not sure. And as I was meditating on the energetic solution, the idea came. So I love it.
That was lovely. And I was actually walking with my bubble. But my bubble wasn't pink.
Your bubble can be any color you want it to be.
Yes, my bubble was purple.
Yay!
So, and then also what came to me too while I was, it's like my bubble of my treasures. It's like my treasure chest kind of thing. So it's a treasure chest of where I keep all of the things that I know that are important. Does that make sense?
It absolutely does.
So it was lovely. Thank you. And I was just watching how it all just fell into place. And it's true. Everyone should do that, like every day. If they want to, it's a good way also to remember all of the things that happened during the day, because we tend to forget all of the blessings along the way.
Yeah.
Because life happens and there's so many different things that go on. And
absolutely.
We forget. Thank you, Sue. Thank you for sharing that with everyone.
You are very welcome. It was fun. And I never know where these are going to take me, because the angels give me some information, but then it's like, okay, you're on your own, kid.
But those are the best.
Of course I'm not.
Ones. Those are the
That's
best
right.
Ones.
That's because, that's right. I let them do the leading.
Well, thank you again. And if people want to contact you, how can they do that?
They can either go to my website, which is SueBroome.com, or you can always find me on Facebook. I do a Facebook Live. I've been doing Monday through Friday, every single day at 2 p.m. Arizona time, which is Angel Talk with Sue, or you can find me on my Empowerment for the number 4U, which is my Facebook business page.
Okay, great. Good. Thank you again. Okay, I want to thank everyone for being here today, and I want to thank Sue, of course, for being here. Please continue to watch and join us daily on the Enlightened World Network, where you can like it and get a notification when these come on every single day. Thank you, everyone, and have a lovely day. I know on the East Coast, the weather is beautiful where I am, and I guess you're on the West Coast, so the weather is warm too.
Arizona, right? It's sunny and 100, so we got it.
All right, thanks, Sue. We'll
Thank you,
again.
Thank you.